Hello students, welcome you all to the video lecture on chapter number 4, example 2. The problem is, on a particular day, the sales in rupees of different item of a baker's shop are given below. Okay. So the different items are ordinary bread, fruit bread, cakes and pastries, biscuits and others, and the amount in rupees also they have given. The total amount is 720. Okay. So we need to draw a pie chart for this data. First of all, in order to draw a pie chart, we need to find out the central angle. Okay. So, central angle for each data we need to find out. Again, for finding out the central angle, we need the fraction of each and every item. Okay. So, in order to find out the fraction, so we need to first draw the table with the different items and the amount of whatever they have given. Okay. So we know that the total amount is 720. Okay, so in fraction, what is the value for each and every item we need to find out. So in fraction, I can say that 320. So the total amount is 720. Okay, so in fraction, it is 320 divided by 720. Similarly, the second item is 80 divided by 720. Okay, and 160 divided by 720. Okay, actual amount divided by total amount, 120 divided by 720 and then 40 divided by 720. So in order to draw the pie chart, we require how much angle each and every item will occupy in the pie chart. Okay, so that angle we need to find out. So in order to find out that, again, one complete circle, okay, one complete circle will have 360 degree. So we need to multiply with each and every item with 360 degree. Okay, out of 360 degree, how much this particular item will occupy. Okay, that is nothing but the actual percentage, right? So we need to find out that. So 320, okay, divided by 720, out of 360 degree, how much this value will occupy. Okay, that I need to find out. Similarly, for each and every item, okay, 80 divided by 720 into 360 degree. Similarly, for each and every item, we need to find out how much degree it will occupy in one particular pie chart. Okay. For that, just multiply with 360 degree. Okay. So again, we know that 360 into 2 is nothing but 720. Okay. So 36 2s are 72. So anyway, when I cancel this, I'll get a 2. Okay. Similarly, for each and every item, I have this. Okay. So now 320 divided by 2. Okay. So 32 divided by 2 is what? 16, 160. Okay. Similarly, 80 divided by 2 is 40. 160 divided by 2 is 80. And here it is 60. 40 divided by 2, it is 20. Okay. So each and every item, that is the ordinary bread, will occupy 160 degree in the pie chart. Similarly, fruit bread will occupy 40 degree in the pie chart. Cakes and pastries will occupy 80 degree in the pie chart. Biscuits will occupy 60 degree in the pie chart. Others will occupy 20 degree in the pie chart. Okay. So very simple. First, just find out the value in fraction with the total amount and then multiply with 360 degree. Why? Because a one circle is nothing but 360 degree. Okay. So now we are going to draw the pie chart with the obtained central angle. Okay. In order to draw the pie chart, first we are going to use a compass with a pencil and draw the circle neatly. Okay. So once we have drawn the circle neatly, we have to use the center point, that is, mark the center point properly with the pencil. Okay. Like this, mark the center point. Then use the protractor, keep the protractor at the center point neatly. Okay. And then in the protractor, we have to measure the angle 160 degree. Okay, from 0, start measuring the 160 degree. Okay, when you see the protractor, the 160 degree will come here. Okay, so mark 160 degree. At that point, mark a point using the pencil. Now we are going to take the baseline. From the baseline, okay, so this is the baseline. Okay, from the baseline we are going to measure 160 degree and mark by using your scale now. Okay, so once again repeating, at the center point keep your protractor properly. Always measure the angle from anti-clockwise. Clockwise also you can measure, but we have to measure anti-clockwise always. Okay, from 0 measure the angle, mark a point at 160 degree. Okay, now we are going to use a scale. Okay, so draw the baseline first. Okay, from the center point, okay, just a horizontal line draw with the scale, and then from the point where we have marked as 160 degree, okay, from there keep the scale and mark the another line such that it touches the circle. Okay, anyway our protractor is coming outside, the dot is outside, but you should not connect with the dot, only with the circle you have to end your line. Okay, so now this is your 160 degree. Similarly we have to mark for other angles also. So when we see the next degree, it is 40 degree. Now we have to measure the 40 degree. Okay, so now the baseline will differ. Okay, just rotate your paper like this. Okay, and then keep your protractor properly. Now the new baseline is this. Okay, that is where we have connected 160 degree. That line becomes the new baseline. So there again at the center point, okay, keep your protractor and measure 40 degree from there. Okay, so from again we have to measure from 0 degree. Okay, measure 40 degree, mark a point. Now we have to join the line from the center point to the circle. Okay, so as usual keep the scale properly. Okay, join a line such that it touches the circle with the center point. Okay, then so this is your 40 degree. Now in the question the next central angle is 80 degree. Okay, so cakes and pastries are 80 degree. Now again the new line will become the baseline. Okay, from there you have to keep the protractor, and again as usual from there you have to start with 80 degree, measure 80 degree, mark a point. Okay, then join the center line, keep the scale such that it touches the center line and the marked point. Okay, then join the center point with the circle and mark 80 degree. Similarly the next degree is 60 degree, biscuits is 60 degree. Okay, so now the new line becomes the baseline. Okay, keep the protractor properly at the center point with the baseline with the new line, and from there measure 60 degree. Okay, as usual connect the circle and center point. Okay, and then now this is your 60 degree. Definitely the remaining degree will be of 20 degree. Okay, so now use the new line as the baseline. When you measure it, definitely it will come 20 degree by using your protractor. Okay, so when you draw all the angles properly, now automatically the 20 degree will be there. Okay, so no need to draw the line. Now 20 degree is available, mark it as 20 degree. Okay, so keep the protractor at the center, from the baseline measure 160 degree. Okay, then from the new baseline then draw 40 degree, then 80 degree, then 60 degree and 20 degree and so on. Okay, so now write the respective items. Okay, so 160 degree is of ordinary bread, and then 40 degree is fruit bread, and then 80 degree is cakes and pastries, and then 60 degree is biscuits, and then 20 degree is others. Okay, this is your pie chart. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.